Motorsports involves plenty of crew members, mechanics, technicians, and even race officials behind the scenes.
That's right. You could say those officials' jobs are similar to what air traffic controllers do. Queen City News reporter Brett Baldick is live at Charlotte Motor Speedway to introduce us to a third-generation race official. Brett, good morning.
Good morning, NY and Julian. Every Tuesday evening in the summer months, here at Charlotte Motor Speedway is the Summer Shootout, which features drivers as young as 8 years old, as well as an over 40 years old class of racers. But there is an eye in the sky for all of those dozens of races every Tuesday evening that is keeping an eye on the track to make sure everything goes smoothly. Green flag flies at the Summer Shootout.
Lights out, coming to green, lights out, coming to green.
There is an eye in the sky calling the shots.
I love sports and I love racing, and believe it or not, I love the backside of it, the making the actual event happen, seeing it all unfold.
Things happen fast at the track.
Eyes on the front.
But Kyle McGowan doesn't miss a thing. He's looking out for when the track is unsafe and a caution should be thrown. He's also a race man at heart.
There's a few times I'm over in the tower cringing what's going to happen next as you see them go three wide, and it sticks.
McGowan grew up with these sights and sounds.
My dad was a flagman at the local racetrack. He traveled with some series, and I said I want to be a NASCAR official. I want to be a race official.
Right now, he's the race director for U.S. Legend Cars International, a stepping stone series to NASCAR featuring drivers as young as 8 years old.
It's really cool to see all the drivers progress, and especially the ones that get to move on.
For the youngest boys and girls in the sport, McGowan is like their little league coach.
Patience, give and take.
Communicating over the radio about how and where they can find speed.
I've known a lot of these kids from the time they were just little kids racing in beginner bandoleros to all the way up to the pro class.
The drivers in this series aren't the only ones with big racing dreams.
I hope in 10 years I'm continuing to grow in my experiences with Speedway Motorsports and reaching a higher level and overseeing all of the competition for legend cars and bandoleros.
So Kyle McGowan tells me when he's not here Tuesday evenings, he's still a pretty busy guy working at other racetracks in the area, and he tells me during the summer months that is his most busiest time, going to racetracks at least 4 to 5 times a week. Wyatt and Julian, back to you.
Well, Brett, we want to unpack a little bit more here. We understand that before Kyle became involved in motorsports, he was actually a local celebrity of sorts. You got to explain here.
Yes, so they've sent me some fast facts, and these have nothing to do with motorsports, but I just wanted to mention them because it made me laugh. So when he was in middle school, he was chosen to be the voice of Periwinkle on the Blues Clues show that a lot of us watched back in the 90s. And then he also appeared later in life in a Mountain Dew commercial. So he's had a little bit of everything before he was a race director. But like I said, nothing to do with motorsports. But coming up in our 8:30 half hour, we'll go back to motorsports and talk to him a little bit about all of the female drivers that they have in the Summer Shootout. He says it's grown a lot over the last 10 years, and he'll explain why he thinks there's so many female racers now that are trying to come up through the ranks in the Summer Shootout. Back to you guys.